a campaign's been launched to save an historic RAF station from the bulldozers. RAF Bicester is held up by English Heritage as the best preserved bomber airfield of the Second World War. But it's now for sale and a group of local enthusiasts want to buy it to stop the developers getting their hands on it. Will Inglis has been for a look.
Fenced off and overgrown, the technical area of RAF Bicester has been largely untouched since the 50s. It's been in defence hands since the war, but now it's up for sale. RAF Bicester has been largely locked up like this for decades, whilst parts of the site remained in defence use until just a couple of years ago. Many of the hangars and workshops that make up this technical area have been mothballed since not long after the Second World War. And because RAF Bicester remained an RAF station, the site's been looked after. That makes this one of the best preserved wartime airfields in the country, and something the campaigners say is worth saving.
It's purely by luck that RAF Bicester has survived in the way it has. At the beginning part of the war, it was a proper bomb and command station, but very quickly its inability to be able to have a hard runway and the length of the runways enabled it only to be able to use twin engine bombers, and so the big 4-engine bombers were unable to really use this place, and because of that it got neglected and became an operational training unit, and then after the war it basically got forgotten about, and because it's got forgotten about, it has become what English Heritage has now deemed it as, like a medieval castle frozen in time.
The enthusiasts have a powerful ally in the shape of the local council.
What we're doing at the moment is putting in staff time to make sure that the project really stacks up, that they've gone through the figures, that we know what we would be committing ourselves to if we were to actually become a formal partner in a bid. And we're not at that stage yet, but that's the work we're doing currently to make sure that we've put safeguards in place and that we know what we're exposing ourselves to.
With 19 listed buildings and a scheduled ancient monument on the site, it isn't going to be a cheap or easy undertaking. Bomber Command Heritage estimates £35 million over 20 years. But if it comes off, the result will be unique.
Well, our vision is to tell the full story of Bomber Command, every facet of Bomber Command, the sights, recreate the sights, the smells, the sounds, the fashions even of the time, tell the full story behind Bomber Command. And this RAF Bicester is the last remaining opportunity to be able to encapsulate the whole story.
Potential buyers have another 3.5 weeks to submit their bids. Will Inglis, Forces News, RAF Bicester.